All right, man. Let's move to football here because I know my man Rodney is excited about what happened yesterday. We had the Atlanta Hawks hosting the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, the divisional rival on NFL Thursday Night Football on Amazon Prime, and they won 36-30 in overtime. Real quick,
it's my turn to talk.
Before I get Rodney on the mic in the solo queue, I just want to mention, man. You Kirk Cousins haters out there. This man had a game.
Do you like that, Kirko haters? Do you like that?
But this man had a game. This man threw for 509 yards, 4 TDs, one crucial interception that was kind of but it happens. People make mistakes. 42 completions on 58 attempts.
That's crazy. They threw the ball.
Yeah, that's
we threw the ball a lot yesterday.
Yeah. I'm not going to read every other stat so I can get Rodney going, but I just want to let the fans know that Kirk Cousins had a game. But Rodney, let me know how you feel about this and how you feel about the Falcons moving forward.
Brothers, I feel excellent. I'm elated. I'm ecstatic. I'm happy as fuck, y'all. Like, bro, what a game yesterday that we had, bro. My fantasy team, I got Drake London, Darnell Mooney, Kyle Pitts, Bijan Robinson. Bro, I got over 110 points on fantasy. That lets you know how we balled out yesterday. Darnell Mooney, 2 touchdowns. Now, a lot of people were talking crap when we signed Darnell, and I'm telling you, bro, he's turned out into being now, I ain't gonna say elite, but a pretty good wide receiver number 2. He did drop a pass at the end of the game that possibly could have won us a game yesterday, but, that's football. People are going to drop the pass and everything. But with Kirk Cousins, this all I was asking for. When we beat the Eagles, it was, a last-minute, 2-minute drive. The week after that, we played the Saints. We won no offensive TDs, and I was just asking for Kirk to have a complete game. Now, come on, y'all. Like, all those passes, no, that's too much, bro. But it seems like we had an issue yesterday with the run blocking aspect. It seemed like Bijan just can't find it yet. But, I mean, looking at the game a little bit, like, it just seems like the Bucs, it was easier for the Bucs to run the ball than us. But thank goodness for Kirk Bang Arms and Drake London just being that receiver demon, man, because I was just tremendously impressed. And on the defensive aspect, I mean, we did give up, over 20. That's a lot of points, but I can't fault them too much because we did fight hard. We was a bend but don't break. Shout out to Clark Phillips III because D. Alfred got hurt yesterday, and we had to put him in, and he did a tremendous job for being like the young DB that he is. Jesse Bates, I mean, every time I'm looking at the field, Jesse getting messy. That's all he do. And I'm not talking about the soccer player Messi. But like my dog be going crazy out there, man. Like Jesse and Justin Simmons, man. Like
shirt, man. Jesse getting messy. Put that on.
Jesse getting. Hey, I might got to trademark that one. But I'm just tremendously impressed by what we've been doing so far. Kirk 1,373 yards. Bijan 285. Drake London leading with 354. I would love for Pitts to get more involved. I mean, this may be a hot take, but if he requests a trade, bro, I can't be mad, bro. I know he wants to be involved. Last week, Raheem Morrison said stats are for losers, but not to the person who's trying to get the money. Like, it's good for you to say that as a coach, but it's not for him. Not for him trying to get his money. So that's my take on the Falcons right now. I like the position we in, and let's go for the division, baby.
I think you guys take that division for sure. Dickie, what you think, man? What you got?
So again, you was kind of talking to me a little bit earlier about the Kirk Cousin haters. Now, I'm not necessarily a Kirk Cousin hater. I think I'm just a Kirk Cousins truther. And let's be hold on.
I like the way you phrased that right there.
Yeah,
we've seen this before. Now, not to this extent, a 500-yard game and stuff like that. Excellent. Kirk played well yesterday, but Kirk Cousins is a regular season quarterback. I'm going to just be honest with you. He's a regular season quarterback. Even when a few years ago, when they hosted the New York Giants, the Giants came to Minnesota when you have Justin Jefferson, Addison, you had Cook at the time running the ball, still good enough, to carry that. And what happened? Nothing. You know what I'm saying? You lost to the lonely Giants who only had Saquon Barkley, literally gave the man the ball 30 times. So, I've seen this from Kirk. What I want to see is I do think the Falcons are going to contend for this division. I think the Bucs are going to kind of make it interesting. Obviously, we know what the Panthers are. The Saints, they're a long shot, but they're still there. But I think this division comes down between the Bucs and the Falcons. And once the Falcons get into the postseason, there's no more, there's no Carolina Panthers you're going to see in the postseason, no Jacksonville Jaguars. You're going to be playing quality teams. And when Kirk goes up against another quality quarterback, if you're playing the 49ers, you know what I'm saying? Yes, you did beat the Eagles, but the Eagles, that's not necessarily the best matchup. Green Bay, you know what I'm saying? You could see Green Bay. You could even see a Minnesota. Who knows? Like, just these other teams, I just don't know how well Kirk is going to go when it comes to the postseason. In the regular season, I got it. I think Kirk Cousins can be that, top 10, at worst 12 quarterback, like somewhere in there. That's good enough to get you, especially with the talent he has around him. I expect the Falcons to put up numbers, but in the postseason, that's when I need to see it.
Yeah, so I want to play devil's advocate right here because Rodney and I had talked about it before we came on the show with what you're saying. When it comes to the postseason, I 100% agree. It's going to be a different showing. It's going to be a different type of talent that you're going to be playing against.
Mhm.
But this is where we need to see this Falcons secondary step up, right?
Mhm.
Because right now, they're not playing up to par like how they can. They got AJ
Mhm.
Terrell over there, Jesse Bates, Justin Simmons. That should be a recipe to get teams to score under 20 points and
Yeah.
not above 20 points.
True.
So when it comes to that, when they get that chemistry going, because I believe that they're going to get that chemistry going, it's
Mhm.
still only week 4. There's a long season ahead of us, fellas.
Yeah.
They're going to get it together. They're going to show what type of team they're going to be. And I think when it comes playoff time, they're going to show that they can stop teams from scoring over 20 points.
Okay.
When it comes to the offense and Kirk Cousins, I do agree with Dickie. I think he is a regular season quarterback, but he has proven over the years that he's gotten better and better. It could be 1% better, it could be 5% better. Who knows? But if you look at his career stats, every season he's gotten better, right? So if you put that whole defensive clay together, that they start doing well, they start firing on all cylinders. They stop letting teams score for over 20 points. And then you got this dynamic offense. Bijan Robinson, Tyler Agier, Kyle Pitts, Darnell Mooney, Drake London, and then Kirk Cousins at the throne. I don't know, man. I could see this team going really far. I could see them going to the conference championship. I definitely see them winning the division. I think the Buccaneers are going to be tight with them, but I think the Buccaneers are going to have just two little pieces on defense that are going to stop other teams from scoring, because I think their offense is going to be up to play. They're going to be at each and every game, they're going to be scoring at will, just like they did last night. But when it comes to their defense, I don't think it's going to match up as well against these teams down the road. So once you get that going together, I think the Falcons are going to be good. I think they're going to win the division, and they could probably go far, man. They could probably go far.
Really quickly, 2-0 in the division. We held the Steelers to no touchdowns. Last week, we scored off defensive special teams. So, I mean, like as you said, the defense got to pick up. But I do like that I can actually say we got a defense that's just as competent as offense. And as a Falcon fan, I don't think I ever said that out of my mouth. So, I mean, it's just very good to say that. I have a defense.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, I just want to let you know that Kirk Cousins has been in the league longer than Dak Prescott and has one less playoff win than him. So,
but honestly, we called him unprime time, Kirk, and look what my dog doing on prime time. So we're just stepping stone
once against the Chiefs
with 2 prime times now. So we're taking it as we can go. Like now we got prime time, Kirk. Let's get playoff better.
He's going slow. It's like the stock market. He's going up and down, but he's going up.
Listen, they just need to keep throwing the ball to Bijan, okay? I'm tired of him not producing on my goddamn fantasy team, bro.
Our goddamn fantasy. I got him too. I'm beat y'all ass in our fantasy league too.